Hi there, I'm Andrea Garvey and welcome to The Creative Spark. Every week, I'm going to share a simple 10-minute practice to help you return your sketchbook or your art journal and make space for creativity in your everyday life. I hope you enjoy them and I'll see you in the studio. I am so excited to walk you through one of my favorite art journals. It's the Ranger Dylusions art journal. It's an 8x8. It's so thick and yummy. I've got the most amazing fun spreads in here that I'm going to walk you through. You can use paint, you can use collage, glue, all of it is in here. And if there's anything you get out of just watching 10 minutes with me, I'm really hoping that you get a little creative spark so that you can go back into your art journals or start one if you've never had one and just do even some paint pen marks today. Like just do something little to get you going. I hope you enjoy it and I can't wait to share. All right, let's just jump right into this thing. It is a heavy duty, awesome art journal. I love these square ones. I have filled in a few of them. This one is done in full and it makes me so happy that it sits on my shelf like this. I love that I can use it to explore and play and paint and sketch and art journal and all of it. So I'm gonna walk you through this finished one. It'd be a trip down memory lane. There's gonna be all sorts of things in here. I may not know what I did, but we're gonna take a guess. All right, so one of the reasons why I love Ranger Dylusions is they have a little pocket in the front, but the paper is nice and creamy. It's thick, it's smooth. I can draw in it, I can sketch in it, I can paint in it, I can glue, I mean, everything. So a lot of times too, when I'm working, I'm just kind of playing around. Sometimes I use it for swatching. I was obviously doing a big scribble right here. Probably I was going to color that in. So you'll see a lot of pages are just kind of in my head. I'm playing. I was doing some sweet pea designs, I think, here with some black marker. And here's a little collage. I invent nothing, I rediscover. I just love this quote so much. I think it's important for us all to remember that we can use other art for our inspiration, that we're just doing it with our own hand, we're thinking about it, we're redoing it somehow, and it's yours, you know? So never think badly if you want to copy another artist, as long as A, you give them credit, but B, you also try to change a little bit of it. So that's what Rodin thinks, you know? I invent nothing, I rediscover. Sometimes I'll do little contour drawings that I love that are so pretty and sweet, and I'll just put them in here. I love this one. This was actually pastels. I don't even really like pastels, but I did them there. Probably for a class I was teaching. Yep, this is my color play class. So sometimes I'll use these big books for my ideas. And here is some ink play. Some ink and some white Signo pen. You can see it's all over the place. You're gonna see a little bit of everything. This is thick acrylic paint, so this page is very heavy. And a lot of these pages in here could be from classes too. This is a class I did for TAM for Willowing Arts. And here's another, like my idea from when I work on classes. So you know, like I think about it, I come up with some ideas and then I'll write in here. Where flowers bloom, so does hope, Lady Bird Johnson. I love that, it's really cute. And here's a page I started and haven't finished. So a lot of times too, like when you're working in your art journals and you're flipping through them for some inspiration, you know, have some pages that have a little bit of color, a little bit of collage, and then just go work on this page for 10 minutes. Here's another one, Bloom Where You Are Planted. This is a free class called Color Bloom. It's on my site. We'll link to that one. I did that a long time ago, a few years ago. This was messing around and just playing with different textures and shapes. Here's some onion skin that I put down, a couple other flower sketches. This was me playing around with some stencils that I created for Stencil Girl, and a little sketch I did with some colored pencils, which I usually don't do. I usually don't do colored pencils. I'm not against them, but I don't know how to use them that well. Some wild thorn paints, some bits I get, like seed packets, little logos, things like that. I love to collect. A little card from one of my dearest friends, Melissa, with a little champagne. We love champagne, so I have that in there. And this one, I think, I didn't know if that was loose or not. It's kind of in there. It's flowers. Okay, so sometimes in these journals, I will take the leftover paint from my brayer from jelly printing, and I'll put it down, and I'll use it as the beginning of a background layer. Some ink play. Doesn't that sound so cool? I love that sound. One of my favorite spreads is right here. All that delicious pink. There's another one. I believe that was another class. Oh my gosh. I think this was a class. I need to go back and figure out what these classes. Yeah, this one is press, print, and play. This one. This was another class. So was this one. Oh my gosh, that's so fun. Then I'll put in, okay, this was our cards that we played. This was a Mother's Day from the boys. And this is the score from our cards on a vacation. The littlest things go right in here. My doodled roses. Another class. Garden Joy. This is me just messing around with different textures, with different paint pens, different paints. This was Gather and Glow. I think this was my practice, my demo before Gather and Glow, I'm pretty sure. More brayer, like I could jump into this page and be able to kind of work on it. Practicing again, just kind of like using my different, tools. Oh, that's so loud. This is so fun just to like feel it. And you see me like running my hands through it. Oh my gosh, so much inspiration from just flipping through this art journal with you. Just makes me want to go get my glue, get my scissors, get all my stuff and just go play. Literally, I could take a marker and just spend 20 minutes doing little circles over here and I'd be so happy and content. So whenever you get envelopes of any type that you think are pretty, like this one had a stamp on it, save the envelopes and then put random stuff in here. This was from England. It was a butterfly flower mix. And did not finish this is what I often do. You'll see 4 or 5 pages that I don't even get to in the back. But I don't need to finish those last few pages. But there you have it. Oh my gosh. I love the feel. I love to be able to just see all of this gorgeous, gorgeous color. That was really fun walking through here with you. I hope that somewhere along the line of looking at this art journal with me, that maybe you're going to be inspired to start saving pieces, start saving bits and things. Like this is just bits from old art I did, and getting some matte medium or getting some Mod Podge and just gluing some stuff down. But I think the most important thing I want to say is that this is your place for you to play. So some days I'll use pen, some days I'll use paint, some days I'll use watercolor or acrylic, and other times I'm just playing with my art supplies and, just kind of looking around and thinking, what should I add here and there? I love gluing down. And there you see, I'm adding like class notes and stuff. So everything goes in here. That was really fun to walk you through it. I hope you enjoyed it. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye.